What if I told you the biggest music biopic of the decade is already being set up for a sequel? And what if I told you that since 2009, the King of Pop has generated over $3.5 billion? Yes, billion. Today we're diving into the hidden sequel plans, the unused footage they're not talking about, and how Michael Jackson built one of the most valuable empires in music history, even after his passing. Welcome back. The buzz around the Michael Jackson film is only just beginning. The first installment explored his early rise, but noticeably left out some of the most iconic and controversial chapters of his life. And as it turns out, that may have been entirely intentional. If you stayed until the very end, you'll remember this line. His story continues, a subtle reference to his 1995 album, but more importantly, a clear signal. This story isn't finished. Beat. Reports now suggest that Lionsgate is already exploring a follow-up. And here's where it gets interesting. They may be reworking previously unused footage, reportedly costing tens of millions to produce. So, what comes next? The sequel is expected to explore what many fans consider his most fascinating era, the years surrounding Dangerous and Invincible, a period where fame reached an entirely different scale. This was the age of Neverland Ranch, a world of imagination, spectacle, and mystery, from exotic animals to his well-known companion, Bubbles. The film is expected to show a more personal side of a global icon, though certain chapters may remain carefully untold. But perhaps the most astonishing part of this story isn't the film, it's the numbers. Since 2009, Michael Jackson has generated over $3.5 billion. In 2016 alone, his estate earned $825 million in a single year, the highest annual earnings for any celebrity in history. From streaming to sold-out shows to global licensing deals. This is more than a legacy. It's an empire. And in 2024, Sony paid over $600 million for a share of that empire. Let that sink in. So between a potential sequel and a record-breaking estate, the reign of the King of Pop is far from over. But I'm curious, which moment from the Dangerous or Invincible era would you want to see brought to life on screen? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one.